everyone, so congratulations for those who did this third part. So what I'm gonna do now is just show you how to add the final details. Everything almost dry out, only just center a little bit, still red. And I wanna start with just a short introduction. So at this point we can see all colors, so we can add something to balance picture. What I mean, for example, we got, it's not too big for, but just for this painting, obviously, we got these coral strokes, and they are like kind of taking central part, but there is no this color in the center, so I want to fix this a little bit with small trick. So what I can do, I can add a little bit small dots where we can. So I leaving this for your consideration. If you want to add a little dot over there between dots, it can be like I believe just white, and this will change picture a lot, but I like prefer to leave it like that because I just like this way on this painting. And but what we're gonna do next, I wanna add small dots with the tiniest 1mm tool that you have, or smaller, but I believe 1mm will be enough. And I want to add small dots on these parts, and this way we kind of uniting all colors that we are using in this painting. So actually it's making our paint even more interesting. And again, as I said, like uniting all colors. And it's not only uniting colors, but it's kind of uniting forms. So again, we have like coral dot on the top of bigger white dot, like over there. So it's kind of plain for us. Like that. And it's actually making like central part a little bit warmer, and I like it. So the next step, what we're gonna do with these dots. So I wanna actually add another color. So we can put just white, it just will be perfect. This is just white color. And but I wanna, because I've got already those, I wanna add these small dots. So just, you can use like tool or like pour straight from the bottle. I'm just trying to fix it a little bit. And you see the paint a little bit dried, so I want to remove it now. Actually, I don't like how it goes, and that's why we need to have it dry out, so we can do this when it dried. So I like how color plain, but I don't like consistency. It's something with these dots. Let me try separate. It's like working and not working at the same time. Actually, this is what we don't like about dots. Yeah, I don't like it. So we need to make a nice decision. Yeah, it's going weird way. Let's yeah, it's something with consistency of this, and I don't like it. But it's so sad because actually it's nice color and would be great on our painting, but here we are. So we are removing and making our decisions. So in this case, I wanna come back to then our dashboard and what I said just like a minute ago. So we need to combine all colors, and it means in this case let's try to go this Bahama Blue on the top, just like to try. How it goes. It's kind of a little bit boring for me, so I don't like it. Again, removing, and again, that's why we waited for when it's dry out, so we can do this. And looks like we now will come back to our first thought that I said. So I wanted something brighter, but in this case, brighter will be white. So I'm coming back to the pearl white or whatever you have and putting this on the top. Just try somewhere else. Maybe avoid. I'm not making those like too big. But actually what I want to do, I want to place small blue dots over there. I'll show you now. Over there. It's kind of a little bit empty for me now when I added these dots. So pretty careful, because we already just put our dots. Oh, I see it's not the same size, just a little bit more. And it is a little bit, you can almost can't see. Actually, I need to find another tool. So, like too small, like for me. Sorry for this sound. But when it's dry out, it will be a little bit brighter, and again making this painting more interesting. Actually, there is no kind of rules what you can or can't do. It's just like physical properties of paint, drops, surface, tools. So you can experiment whatever you want. But you see, it's already changing picture and making this paint literally more interesting. And you will see it became brighter when it's dry out, like over there. So, okay, this next step. So I see empty space over there. So we can go both ways. I was like thinking before I started this video, actually we can go two ways. We can do small strokes like that. And you see, it's almost the same like on a real flower. Or we can go and start strokes from this place. And this will be like leaves. And again, color you can choose yourself. I want to go with this dark new leaf, just a clear color, because we already used this one pretty bright. So I want to balance this. So you don't have too much space to play like that. So maybe like that. Again, no rules. I'm using really small brush. Just looks like I mixed paint. So coming back to my first decision. If you got more space, and because your stroke were like a little bit smaller, for example, you can play around and change everything you want. again, this is just an example. You can create your own piece of art. At least I hope that you will create your own piece of art. And you see how this changes picture, and it's again more green than coral. So it's really depends on how you play in this. Okay, it's making sense for me. I like it. So next step, so we are getting additional space now between these strokes, but we'll look at this a little bit later when it's dry out. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm coming back to the same white drops, and I want to put on the top and again it makes our picture lighter immediately. And what we can do next, still coral pretty bright. Yeah, if you remember at the beginning I was talking that I want to add this color like a balance, like a contrast, but not like the main color. So because I started with ideas that I will do this like green painting, maybe with white but not with another colors. So what I'm gonna do now, I wanna still use these drops. I'm using the same brush, just wash it, and I wanna do a small trick. So I'm putting small drops over there. You can do this or not do this, it's just your choice. And I'm moving the ground. And you see, it's making a little bit lighter our coral. Just really small ones. So we just finished, and you see coral now not the main color character that I wanna do this like I want. So what I wanna do now, I wanna add small drops over there, really small ones. So this will make a little bit more interesting our paint. And moving forward, so I want to add also blue. Actually, I wanted to add blue drops, but I don't have one, so we're gonna do next. I need to wash this one. So I want to add small drops over there. hope you like it, like I do, and really enjoying your painting, and see you on the next one. Bye.